shrimp.
Yes, surprise your wife tonight with a home-catered meal from Hanabini. Our amazing chefs will travel to your door and prepare a sumptuous feast in the renowned Hanabini fashion right before your eyes while you relax and enjoy the show. No need to get dressed to enjoy the finest in Oriental cooking. Let Hanabini come to you wherever you are. Why not tonight?
What are you doing in there? Stupid swine. They laughed at me in Vienna, yes. I'll show them all. I am sweet. The moment is near. The time has come. Now. Now. At last, it's finally finished. Yes. I'll show them all, the swine, those pigs.
The black soldiers in 1914. I'm looking for Pickett. What? I went down that way, man. They didn't say. Yeah, do all the people in England look like you? Yeah, well, I don't know nothing about that. I lost my woman, too. Me for an Englishman. Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You remind me of the time me, Bob T, Freddie John, Herbie Jimson. Did you know Herbie Jimson? Hey, don't put your hands on me now. Excuse me. Why don't you do something about your breath before you speak again? And you can't see either, can you? Because if you could see, you know you was too ugly to be out here on the streets at night. Now watch out, you knock this wine out of my hand, I'm gonna... Boy, that's why they got ghettos today. Hey, boy! Miss? Anybody home? Your pet got loose? Say, what? Some in here smell like silver satin. What's this bubbling? That's got a hell of a bouquet to it. I wonder if I can mix this with my ripper. Let me try it. That's good. What else he got here? Let me see here. We got... Wait a minute, say. Oh, well, I'll be a mother. Oh, say. What's going on? Hey, man! Wait a minute! You done done something to me! You better do...
For crimes against the Spanish crown, for withholding 1/3 of your corn crop, for theft from the royal stables, for blasphemous remarks against El Generalissimo, and for the most heinous of all crimes, for not knowing the words to Guantanamera, you are sentenced to be shot until you are dead. Any last requests? Good. ¡Soldados! ¡Apuntan sus rifles! ¡Ready! ¡Fire!
Freedom for all my friends. Each individual, the pursuit of happiness. Because I am El Negro. I must go now. Back to the night. Adios.
El Negro, you forgot something.
You may keep it, my friend. A gift from El Negro.
Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Thank you for that award. I'm Paul Mooney, and these are some of the people appearing on Richard Pryor Show. What we're going to try to do is pay our respects to Richard, and at the same time try to clear up some of the mysteries surrounding him. We've all gotten to know him these past few weeks and would like to share it with you. I've known him for a long time. When I met him, the first thing I noticed, he was very bright, 2 shades lighter than me. Since that time, we've become old and dear friends. I'm very dear to him, he's very old to me. But he's always been very funny. He was born in Peoria, where half the kids in town call him a superstar these days. The other half call him Daddy. From the first day that America recognized him as a stand-up comic, the critics knew he had something unique. Who else would have the nerve to do Bill Cosby's entire routine? Well, I could go on, but I value my life. So I'd like to introduce the first member of our team, a gentleman to my far right, Mr. Johnny Witherspoon.
This is new to me. I'm from Detroit, and when we say we roast somebody, we actually roast somebody. Now, he's my man, my main man. He take care of his people, you know? And we want to talk to you about that raise, brother. But I've enjoyed working with Richard Pryor, and I'm glad he's married now. I know that I can send my kids to school and not be frightened. Be cool, everybody.
And now we have a young lady, Allegra Allison. Allegra, please.
I just want to say how much I appreciate being a part of the Richard Pryor Show. And it's my privilege to read the following telegrams, some of the nicer ones that have been sent to Richard. Here's one from President Carter. Just wanted to tell you that Miss Lillian loves your show. We're putting her in a home in the morning. And here's another one. We just have two. Dear Richard, thank you for canceling your dates in South Africa, especially the one with my daughter. Signed, Ian Smith.
Thank you, Allegra. Thank you. This next gentleman is Tim Reed. Tim, please.
Thank you, Mr. Milkman. Mooney. As it has been stated, this is the last show. I also have a telegram here that was sent to Richard. It says, and I may read it the way it was given to me. It says, Dear Richard, it's about time that these hunkies heard the truth, brother. Yeah, see, you're a man who stood up, who got down and told it like it was. Yeah, you know, you refused to lick the boots and stuck to your roots. Yeah. We know where you're coming from because, you see, you haven't forgot where you came from. Right on, brother. Signed, the sign, Miss Anita Bryant. But besides that, Richard is my main man. I mean, he's really, truly a credit to his parents, Sammy Davis Jr. and Miss Jane Pittman. Folks, the ratings weren't too high. As a matter of fact, they were so low for the show, we were beaten out by a documentary on PBS entitled The Armadillo. Nature's Little Tank. And now back to you, Milkman.
Thank you. Thank you. We have a young lady that's very talented, Marcia Warfield.
Hello, how are you? That's nice. Everybody's been saying such horrible things about this man, and I want to just set the record straight. Richard Pryor is a real humanitarian. He's raised a lot of money for young students. In fact, he's paid half the girls at the local high school to keep their mouths shut. When I first met Richard, he was single, and we dated a little bit. At that time, I wasn't his type at all. I wasn't beautiful. I wasn't sexy. I wasn't white. But I do know that he learned about sex through trial and error. In fact, he was on trial for one of his errors. And now he's married to a beautiful, wonderful, warm woman. I hear that the honeymoon was a lot like the beginning or the opening of the first show. It was exciting, stimulating, adventurous, and she wouldn't let him take his clothes off either.
Thank you. Thank you. We'd like to start on the other end now. A gentleman by the name of Robin Williams. Robin, please.
Thank you. Oh, say what it was. Thank you. Get down, Funky. Okay, get back up here. 18 years ago, they greet him in small towns by tying a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. Then they try and hang him with it. All I can say, though, is this man's a genius. Now, who else can take all the forms of comedy, slapstick, satire, mime, and stand-up, and turn it into something that'll offend everyone? No, but this man doesn't want any frills on his show. All he wants is a loose director, a tight script, and a warm place to rehearse.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you. We have a charming young lady by the name of Sandra Bernhardt. Sandra?
I have a little announcement to make. Immediately following the World Series, the reunion of Richard's ex-wives will be held in Dodger Stadium. There is no question that Richard is a good family man. He's a real family man these days, and he gives his kids everything that he has. A flat nose and big lips. All I can say is Richard Pryor is his own man. Call him wild, controversial, exciting, mad, whatever. He has never sold out. And unlike some of us, you might just simply say, he shuffles to a beat of a different drum.
Thank you. Flat nose and big lip. Used to be a very good white friend of mine. Now, a very exciting performer, Jimmy Martinez.
Thank you very much. First of all, I have an announcement to make. The cast party for the Richard Pryor Show has been canceled. The cake and ice cream that Richie so graciously personally ordered for us was just busted at the Mexican border. I first met Ricardo. Or might I affectionately say, Tabuna? In New York, a few years back, we were working at the Improvisation. He was poor then, really poor. All he lived on was food stamps, really. And he told me, Jimmy, when I make it big, everything I have is yours. When he got a movie, he gave me a part, a co-starring role, mind you. And in all modesty, I thought I stole that big scene when I said, "Park your car, sir." Everybody's into roots. Okay. Well, I took it upon myself and I checked out Richard's roots as well as mine. And I found out that at one time, both our families were extremely close. As a matter of fact, at one time, we owned them.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. And next, a really big man on the show.
Thank you so much, Paul. What a thrill and an honor. I feel delighted to be here to roast a very special man, Richard Pryor. To give you an idea of how the big stars in Hollywood really love this man, just take a look around all the big names we have here tonight.
Thank you. And now, for a highlight, we have a very talented man. He's also a good writer. My friend, Mr. David Banks, and AKA Reverend Banks. Give a big round of applause.
Thank you, Paul. Kind of got sharp tonight, didn't you? That's a bad suit you got on, Jack. Who shined it for you? I need to sit up here and talk about my man like this. Here's a cat from Peoria. Put Peoria on the map. In fact, they're getting down in Peoria now, Richard. I come through Peoria, they really doing it now. I came through there playing post office now. You know the way they do it now? The girls stand on this side, and the boys stand on that side, and they come out in the center of the room. Now, if the girl is too ugly for you to kiss, you reach in your pocket and you give her a quarter. By the way, your sister made $9.07. You know, most people know Richard as a comedian and an actor and so forth, and that ain't even how he started. He started as an athlete. And it's a pretty fair athlete, too. Oh, yeah, he was an athlete. He wasn't no boxer. You can see that. He wasn't no boxer. But he used to get down on baseball and with his usual style, how you see how he can rap. I remember I was with him, man, out at Dodgers when they had the annual tryout for the spring training, and all the ball players came out on the field. They had this long socks, the spikes. Richard fell out on the field trying out for the team. He had on some hip huggers. San Remo boots, big apple hat, cocked ace deuce. The man came out on the field. He said, "What do you want out here?" He said, "I came out to the ball yard, baby, to try out for the team." He said, "What position can you play?" He said, "I can handle them all." He said, "You mean you can play all positions in baseball?" He said, "Yeah, I done already told you, man, what you keep asking me for." So the man said, "Well, I'm gonna ask him 2 or 3 questions, and I'll shoot him on to the exit gate." So he said, "You can play all positions in baseball, right?" He said, "Tell me, can you play third base?" He said, "I'd turn a hot corner cool." He said, "Can you play first base?" He said, "When I'm on the sack, you can't throw bad, man." He said, "Can you play center field?" He said, "I covered like the morning dew. You know that's all over." He said, "Can you catch?" He said, "In the crouch, throw BBs at second base, waist high, don't miss." He said, "Can you pitch?" He said, "I ain't been in the stretch yet." He said, "What's your name, man?" He said, "Sweet Chocolate Brown is my name, shined up with Dewdrop Griffin, gon' live." Man said, "You too tough, man." He said, "Tell you what, you get on out in left field." He said, "What?" He said, "You get out in left field." He said, "Which way is that, man?" I want to say to you, my man, as your reverend, I want you to keep on keeping on. Victory is in sight. It may be so high you can't get over it. It's so wide you can't go around it. It's so deep you can't go under it. You got to go in the gate. I'm gonna tell you, in conclusion, he who sits on the red hot stove shall surely rise.
We'll be right back with the second half of the Richard Pryor Show.
anything.
The Murdoch gang has gone too far.
You can't do this. You'll ruin everything that we've worked so hard for. We came all the way out here from Ohio, fought off Indians. We worked hard to make this one of the finest ranches in this part of the territory with our own bare hands. And now you're going to destroy it all.
I can't stand it. The Murdochs is hurting our friends and running off their cattle. It's my job. It's up to me to do something about it.
The Murdochs are a pack of animals. Even if a few of them are killed, they'll come back here with revenge in their hearts. They'll destroy everything. They'll burn the house. They'll kill our ranch hands. It's just not worth it.
You're right, dear. It's not worth it. Besides, you're a much better shot than I am. Good luck. I'll fix supper. What do you want?
Chicken.
Just having a mirage here on the desert, thought I saw TV cameras in front of me. I'd like to introduce now a new talent on the show, a man that I met that gave me my name, Lahunje, means black spirit. And he's an Indian brother, Iroquois Nation, Mr. Charlie Hill. Please welcome me.
Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya? I usually have problems doing my act, you know, because I know a lot of you white people never seen an Indian do stand-up comedy before, you know. Like for so long, you probably thought that Indians never had a sense of humor, you know. We never thought you were too funny either. See some people back there putting their chairs in a circle. My name is Charlie Hill, Sagoli. I'm Oneida. I'm from Wisconsin. It's part of your coronation. My people are from Wisconsin. We used to be from New York. We had a little real estate problem. I came out here, Los Angeles, a few years ago. I don't drink. No, don't drink. Firewater to Indians. That's just like kryptonite. Here, drink this, sign this, move here. You know what I mean? Indians. You know, people come up to me now, too, and they say, can you speak Indian? And there are like over 300 different tribes. You know, can you speak Indian? It's like saying, hey, can you speak Caucasian? You know? But that's the name they give us, Indians. Indians was the name Christopher Columbus gave us, which is incorrect. He named us Indians because he thought he was in India, you know. I'm sure glad he wasn't looking for Turkey. Changed a lot of things. Columbus discovered America. They taught me that when I was a kid. Columbus discovered Indians, you know. That was my education. You see, like black people, Indians were driven to all-white schools, you see. Except the black people got the buses, the Indians were just driven. I went to Custer Memorial Junior High, you know. Tell me about, you know, a lot of things I couldn't relate to, you know. Like the Pilgrims, they weren't my forefathers, you know. Yes. Pilgrims came to this land 400 years ago as illegal aliens. You know, we used to call them whitebacks. You know, they started unloading the boats, building houses, you know, on the East Coast. First thing we asked, you guys gonna stay the night? Then I just burn you up when people come over and they never leave. Yeah, we'll leave after Thanksgiving, you know. You know, people celebrate that every year, Thanksgiving. You have a lot of holidays. This is Indians' country. There's no Indian holidays. There's Thanksgiving, Columbus Day, and everything. Oh, no, there's one holiday we do celebrate with white people. It's Halloween. Every year we dress up like white people, see. And we go door to door and we get anything we want, you know. Trick or treaty. Good crowd there. It's nice doing a TV shot. Maybe a couple more I'll be able to get in the movies someday. And maybe change some of the movie cliches, you know. You see every day in the movies where the settlers come in, gets the Indian loaded, and wants his resources, you know. Say, Injun, which way does this road go? Road stay. You go. You don't understand. Someday we want to live together and love one another like brothers and sisters. We cannot love the white eyes. It is painful to kiss forked tongue. No, I just have a dream that someday I will get into the movies, right? And then I will win an Academy Award. Then I'll refuse it because of the mistreatment of Marlon Brando. Thank you.
That's all right. Get over there. Get a blanket and cover up. Anybody else left? Sambo! 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 Good show, man. Carry on, Sambo. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's all right. Good show. Good show.
Finish!
But you crazy people left?
Well, thank you, Tom, baby darling.
Yeah, that's all right. What? What on in here, man? Oh, you must be German.
Sambo,
help us, Sambo.
Hey, Jigaboo, get on over here.
Hey, this ain't no plantation.
I didn't stutter, Burrhead. Help me in the boat. Oh. Thanks, Darky.
Right over here.
Oh, save my children, Remus.
Sit down there. Yeah.
Jungle
Bunny! Jungle Bunny!
Jungle Bunny!
Good boy!
Jungle Bunny!
Help me! Help me, Sambo!
Thank you, Jungle Bunny.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that's real good. I like that.
I just want to say one thing. I find it appalling that you call this man who saved your lives those names that you've called him. It's appalling.
Great Scott, man, have you taken leave of your senses? This lifeboat's sinking. One of us must leave.
Oh, I see. Well, throw the nigger overboard then.
Wait a minute now. You ain't throwing this nigga nowhere.
Now, if anybody go, it might be the nigga lover, but it ain't gonna be me. I don't know nothing about no boats, and I don't know nothing about no water. And I ain't got no license to run this thing, but I do have something. This here gun. Now, I'm in charge of who going overboard. Is that understood?
Yes,
sir. Now, put all your jewelry in this bag.
Of course.
You got a wallet? Put your wallet in there.
Yes, sir.
Well, hurry up about it. That's right. Come on, man. Stop driving. All right. That's real good. Now, anybody know any white spirituals?
Oh, sure.
Excuse me, man. I'm sorry. I was looking
You talking to me?
No, I was looking at...
Are you talking to me?
No, I was looking at the gun and I backed...
You must be talking to me, man.
I was...
Don't be talking to me, man.
You see that? The guy,
He's around here all the time. Go ahead and look around. Help yourself.
I don't have to take that kind of... I mean, you know what I mean? Folks coming in there, the guy gonna be just bumping.
Neighborhood never touches anybody.
Oh.
Hey, boy, over here. You don't want me. I don't like you, boy. Come on down to my part of the country, and I'll show you law and order. That's right. I remember a couple freedom riders, just like you. I showed them law and order, all right. That's right.
Hey, baby. Over here. Why don't you pick me up? Don't you find me attractive? Sleek, compact. Feel my pearl handle. Mrs. Mercer said I used to make her feel sexy. We finally got a mugger. The last thing he saw was the fire that came out of my eyes. It was delightful.
That's it. Yes. Slowly, gentle, I'm classy. Mm-hmm. Yes. Feel that? Ah, thank you. Ah. In. Smooth. Total precision. International. That's it. Look down the crosshairs. Imagine a man. There, panning across. There. Boom. You got him. Just like I've gotten many people. What?
He better stay away from me. Don't touch me. Don't you put your hands on me. Don't touch me. I mean it. I'm warning you. If you touch me, I'll blow your fingers off. Don't touch me. I told you not to touch me. I know what you think. You don't think I have class, do you, huh? I've got class. I've killed more than anybody in this room. Kill them. Dead. Put me down. Put me down. That's you better.
Easy, easy. Hey, I got a lot of experience, you know. I've been with the force about 14 years already. 14 years. I know. I'm a little worn out, but I can still do the job, huh? Murders, rapes, robberies. I always take care of my guys. That's it. How does that look, huh? A lot of experience in there. That's it. Give it a good look. There'll be a lot of law and order. That's it. Gently. I'm a little old. Thanks.
What do those loudmouths know? They don't know from nothing. I was with the mob in Jersey. Yeah, put me closer. You know what I'm talking about? I know things that can I like it in the ear, too. Huh? Take a quick squeeze. Huh, punk? Chicken.
Help me. Oh, yes, thank you. I want to talk. I didn't mean to do it. But everybody buys me. I'm just a nice little gun, but they make me do things I don't mean. I killed a little kid last week. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't even know I was loaded. But it did. It went off. I don't like this. Take me away. I don't want to be a gun. Use me for something else. Make me a wagon. Make me a bicycle. Please. No. Take me. Take me.
Freeze right there. Don't pay any attention to the inferior. Yes, I've killed before. Look at me. Totally superior. A weapon of ethnic purity. There. Notice all precision? Yes, people don't understand the necessity to kill. My previous owner? But I need not talk of him. Yes, people enjoy killing each other. Look down the sight now. Don't shake your head. Touch me.
The following is a rebuttal to a recent NBC editorial by Mr. St. Nicholas, better known as Santa Claus. Mr. Claus.
Oh! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Merry Christmas. You probably know that it's getting that time of year again when the Christmas season and you'll be hanging your little stockings and scurrying and hurrying around the house, won't you? Ready for old Merry Christmas. But you know, Santa's a little upset. I'll tell you why, boys and girls, because advertisers and businessmen are beginning to celebrate the holiday season a little earlier every year. Long about July 12th, I would say. And it's a pain for Santa. Not that I mind it, you know, because I love each and every one of you dearly, but it puts a lot of pressure on lovable Santa. You know, boys and girls, I have to work harder and harder every year. Not that I mind, because I love each and every one of you. Ho, ho, ho! But I work my... Huh? Do you ever think about how hard I have to work? Or do you give a... I work my Rudolph off. Day and night around the clock. It's fix this and fix that. You know what I mean? You're not getting that for Christmas. And I'll tell you something, boys and girls. Although I love you, I have a lot of pressure on my mind. You know why? Because every year you want to send me letters. Look at this. I get 4 million letters a day, boys and girls, but I can't read them. Look at that writing. Some little dunce from Ohio sent me that. And there's nothing in it. I got a nice letter, though, from a little boy in Rochester. It's here. Ah, here it is. Here, look at this. Dear Santa. That's me. And this is whiskey. It's cold up here, you know. Dear Santa, I love you. Sure you do. Please give me a fire truck. You know how much fire trucks cost, little Billy Johnson? $37. Your father's gonna... You want to see a fire truck? Burn up your house. Ho, ho, ho. All I ever see around here is little elves is getting me dingy, you know what I mean? Night and day, little elves creeping around, putting their clammy little hands on everything, including my wife. Me and my wife ain't been alone together in over 345 years, and I'm about ready, you know what I mean? So this Christmas, if your father's away, Santa's gonna play. Ho, ho, ho. boys and girls. I'll tell you, boys and girls. Oh, I get a lot of requests wondering about why Rudolph's nose red. He's a. That's right. Myself, I'm a. You gotta do something up here with these antelope. And them reindeer are. How do you think they fly? Ho, ho, ho. I'll tell you, boys and girls, you're really getting to me. You know what the problem is? Each Christmas is getting harder and harder because you keep building them new condominiums. No chimneys. Santa has to walk in the front door. I walked in the front door down in the ghetto and damn near got killed. People shot at me, robbed me, took all my reindeer, left me out in the street. Well, I am a little freaky. Oh, ho, ho. Speaking of hoes, I sure wish one of you kids would leave out. It's just tough here. You know, up here in the North Pole, we only have one TV camera, so we don't have pickups. The old lady's got the them L's again. You know, boys and girls, in passing,
NBC encourages replies from responsible citizens as part of the discussion of important issues.
I'd like to thank all people for really enjoying me and making all this possible for me. It wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for y'all, and I thank you very much.
Also appearing in tonight's show, Stu Black, Marlene Clark, Argus Hamilton, Leroy Lambert Jr., Edie McClure, Charlie O'Donnell, and Neil Thompson. The part of young Bert Sugarman was played by Rocco Urbisi. This is Alvin John Waco speaking.